Rejected, Shamed, and Blamed by Rebecca C. Mandeville, Chapter 2, Help and Hope for Adults in the Family Scapegoat Role. Chapter 2, Family Scapegoating Abuse, FSA Self-Test. The following describes a list of common conditions and symptoms associated with family scapegoating abuse, FSA. As with narcissistic abuse, what I have named family scapegoating abuse, FSA, is a non-DSM diagnostic statistical manual of mental health disorders issue, and the term is not formally used in clinical teaching or practice. As such, the questions included in the FSA self-assessment tool are based on my FSA research and clinical experience only. This assessment is certainly not exhaustive and should not be used for diagnostic purposes. However, contemplating these questions may give you a sense of whether or not you may have been significantly impacted by being scapegoated in your family system. The more you answer yes to the questions, the more likely it is that you may be suffering from FSA. Important note, FSA survivors will often be diagnosed with one or more mental health conditions, such as borderline or histrionic personality disorder, dissociative identity disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, or major depressive disorder. Rarely will the symptoms be recognized as complex trauma, CPTSD, secondary to parental familial maltreatment. The World Health Organization, WHO, will be including CPTSD as a billable and insurable diagnosis internationally in the next ICD-11, effective January 2022. However, CPTSD is not yet recognized in the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder, DSM, in the United States as a mental health diagnosis. Pretty sure that's coming. If you have been diagnosed with any of the above disorders or similar, and you feel that your diagnosis does not accommodate some of your more acute symptoms, particularly if you were scapegoated persistently as a child, it may be useful for you to take this questionnaire with you when seeing a mental health professional so you can go over your experiences and answers together. It may be that you will feel a sense of relief in recognizing that you are suffering from family scapegoating abuse, FSA, symptoms due to having your painful experiences validated, including specific types of traumatic events you may have endured for much of your life as the target of systemic scapegoating and abuse. The good news is that it is indeed possible to recover from family bullying, betrayal, and maltreatment, although some significant relational, behavioral, and life changes may need to be made in the process. Please note that the terms primary caregivers and parents are used interchangeably throughout the questionnaire. However, siblings, in-laws, or other dominant, nuclear, and extended family members may also have participated in your scapegoating. Siblings is the key word. Childhood experiences. Do you believe that you were not well cared for and nurtured as a child within your family of origin? Yes or no? Yes. Do you feel your primary caregivers neglected, abused you as a child? Yes. Did you experience ongoing chronic stressors in your childhood? Alcoholic family system, death, divorce, abandonment, neglect? Yes, yes. Death, I don't think so. Divorce, yes. Abandonment, neglect, yes. Has a parent ever said something like, I could have had a different, better life if it weren't for you, or implied you were an unhappy accident? Yes. Did you have the sense that you wanted to escape from your family home and had detailed fantasies of doing so? Yes. In fact, I've written previously that when I used to come back from my dad's after the summers, because we lived on Guam, when I would go visit him for weeks on end in the summers, I would come home. This is, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. I would go to bed and pray, even though I didn't have any religion. I would pray, close my eyes, and pray that I would wake up at my dad's house. And also, I always wondered if I dug a hole in the ground, dug through the earth, could I make it to my dad's house? So yes, indeed. Did you regularly daydream about being magically rescued from your family home? Yes. Were you gaslighted growing up? For example, were your everyday experiences and perceptions regularly denied or discounted by the power holders in your family, such as your parents? Yes. Did you feel that your parents treated you differently, worse than your siblings or others in your family? Mm-hmm. Did you feel that your primary caregivers were insensitive to or denied and diminished your basic needs, including emotional? Yes. Did you feel that you were essentially invisible to your parents, or did you wish to be invisible to avoid their negative attention? Yep. Did you lack any of the necessities of life, shelter, food, clothing, consistent nurturing? I definitely did not get consistent nurturing, or really any nurturing. Did you regularly have the sense that one or both parents hated you? Yes. Were you told by one or both parents that you were bad, or was it implied that you were different or that something was wrong with you? Yes. Did you feel that you were bad, defective, or somehow not good enough as a child? Yes. Did you feel like you had to constantly prove yourself to your parents to be worthy of love and positive regard? Yes. Did your parents point to one or more siblings as examples of what you needed to be and act like in order to deserve or earn their love? Yes, pretty much. Did you grow up in your family home feeling like you were walking on eggshells and needed to be careful not to upset anyone, one or both parents specifically? Mm-hmm. Were you ever bullied outside the home, such as at school, and after-school groups, summer camp, or in church? Yes-ish. Did one or both of your parents ever mention they were the scapegoat in their own family? No. Did your caregivers or any other close family members involved in your care suffer from mental illness, whether treated or untreated? Yeah, I think so. Were you treated differently than your siblings growing up or now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did or do one or more siblings or cousins or other extended family members treat you poor, speak negatively about you, either openly or covertly? Indeed, yes. Did one or both parents tell relatives or friends that you were crazy, mentally ill, emotionally unstable, or a liar when you challenged them, or their poor treatment of you, or as means to discredit you to others to hide their own overt or covert abuse? Yes, 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 and yes. Did one or both parents promote a story about you to family or acquaintances and strangers whereby they are the good self-sacrificing parent, and you are the difficult, perhaps ungrateful child? Yes. Present circumstances. Do you feel that you are dissociated, not in your body? Yes. Do you have difficulty with anger, either explosive anger or not being able to feel anger, or both? Yeah. Do you suffer from any one of the following? Anxiety, depression, difficulty forming secure attachments? Oh yeah. Do you have a sense that you were betrayed by one or more family members, past or present? Yes, 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 and yes. Do you ever contemplate suicide, or have you attempted suicide? Yes. Do you sometimes feel like you cannot trust your perception or sense of reality? Yes. Do you struggle to find a sense of meaning and purpose in life? Yes. Do you suffer from imposter syndrome at work, in your career? Doubting your abilities and feeling like a fraud? Yes. Do you feel helpless, hopeless, or that you have lost all initiative? Yes. Do you feel a chronic sense of shame, guilt, or self-blame? Not really, only because I did. And I don't think I do now, because I absolutely 100% unequivocally know that the problem was not me, is not me, and was never me. So that's why I don't feel that way now. I mean, I definitely have, there are definitely consequences mentally, but I don't have guilt, shame, or blame. I did until I was 51 years old, obviously, but I do not now. Now it's just a complete struggle to survive. But I don't have shame, guilt, or self-blame, because I know that it wasn't me. I 100% know that it wasn't me. It's not me with my friends that have deserted me. It's not me with my family that have deserted me. It's not me with my children that have deserted me, betrayed me. So no. Sorry, that was kind of a long diatribe. Do you experience a sense of being maligned, cast out, different, othered, or otherwise stigmatized? Yes. Do you feel that you are very different from other people and most could never understand you? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Are you preoccupied with your relationship with a caregiver and nuclear extended family members who neglected, abused, scapegoated you? Yes, I ruminate quite a lot on this, yes. Do you sometimes feel that the caregivers who neglected or abused you are all powerful despite the fact that you are now an adult? Yes, my sister is all powerful because people have let her become that. And there's several reasons why that happens. People don't ever want to admit that they've taken part in an injustice, and so that perpetuates it. She has a lot of money, especially now that my mother died and disinherited me and gave her all of it. Well, I like to say she stole it all, indeed. So yes, she definitely has power because of the money and because of the people believing her, but she's not all powerful in her inside because she is somebody with NPD. And if you know anything about narcissistic personality disorder, you know that they have a deep sense of shame and they basically are hollow inside. So they actually have no power. They have actually no power. So it's like kind of the opposite. It's very hard to explain. Do you feel strangely indebted to, or do you idolize those in your family who neglected, abused, scapegoated you? No, but I did until I was 51. Are you convinced that you can one day win the love of nuclear extended family who rejected, scapegoated you? No, but I did until I was 51. Do you find yourself quick to judge and perhaps scapegoat others? No. No, I don't think I do. In fact, I think I do the opposite because I understand how people do that. Do you tend to isolate yourself socially or withdraw from others? Yes. Do you have a difficult time finding or maintaining intimate relationships with others or feel insecure, anxious, mistrusting in any intimate relationship you are in? Yes. Do you have a hope that one day your family will recognize you as a worthy person, deserving of their care and love? No, I don't have hope that my family will. I have a little bit of hope that my children will. I have a little bit of hope that maybe someday they will see the truth and understand what happened. A little bit of hope. Have you had to limit or end contact with one or more family members to protect your own mental and emotional health? Yeah. Do you have a difficult time standing up for yourself or engaging in conflict? Yes. Do you struggle with codependency, people-pleasing, or addiction? Yes, not addiction to drugs or things like that, but definitely people-pleasing, 100%. Do you have a revenge fantasies toward any family members? I do. They're not violent fantasies. They are legal fantasies. Like, if I could take them to court and win, yes, I definitely have fantasies. Do you suffer from CPTSD? I definitely do, but here are the symptoms. Feelings of shame or guilt, difficulty controlling your emotions, yes. Periods of losing attention and concentration, dissociation, oh yeah. Physical symptoms, headaches, dizziness, chest pain, stomach aches, Cutting yourself off from friends and family, yes. Relationship difficulties, yes. Destructive or risky behavior such as self-harm, alcohol abuse, or drug use, Suicidal thoughts, yes. If you answered yes to 5 or more experiences listed in each category and the maltreatment towards you has been chronic, repetitive, you may be in the family scapegoat role. As a consequence, you may be experiencing grave psycho-emotional distress and have trouble trusting others. You may feel isolated, angry, depressed, anxious, mistrusting, paranoid, frustrated, helpless, or hopeless. You may also suffer from imposter syndrome, codependency, or addiction. You may feel triggered or be experiencing negative emotions just from reading these FSA assessment questions, particularly if they hit close to home. If so, I suggest you take a few deep breaths and relax your body and your mind before continuing. Tova, why are you over there?